What are the advantages of digital circuits? Option A, less noise. Option B, less interference. Option C, more flexible. Option D, all of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option D, all of the mentioned. Second bit, how many bytes does a gigabyte have? Option A, million bytes. Option B, 10 million bytes. Option C, 1 billion bytes. Option D, 10 billion bytes. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C, 1 billion bytes. 23rd bit, sorry, third bit, what is the ASCII value of space? Option A, 32. Option B, 48. Option C, 96. Option D, 65. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, 32. Fourth bit, equalizer is used for option A, filtering. Option B, more flexible. Option C, amplifier. Option D, none of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, filtering. Fifth bit, which signal is called as energy signal? Option A, finite energy and zero power. Option B, finite energy and non-zero power. Option C, infinite energy and zero power. Option D, infinite energy and non-zero power. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, finite energy and zero power. Sixth bit, which signal is said to be power signal? Option A, infinite power and zero energy. Option B, infinite power and non-zero energy. Option C, finite power and infinite energy. Option D, finite power and zero energy. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C, finite power and infinite energy. Seventh bit, a unit impulse function has option A, large amplitude. Option B, zero pulse width. Option C, unity weight. Option D, all of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option D, all of the mentioned. Eighth bit, the sampling process includes methods such as option A, filtering. Option B, sample and hold. Option C, amplifying. Option D, none of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, sample and hold. Ninth bit, which process is more economical? Option A, undersampling. Option B, oversampling. Option C, aliasing. Option D, none of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, oversampling. 10th bit, digital communication is dash to environmental change. Option A, less sensitive. Option B, more sensitive. Option C, does not depend. Option D, none of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, less sensitive. 11th bit, what is the value of charging current in short transmission lines? Option A, less than medium transmission lines. Option B, equal to medium transmission lines. Option C, more than medium transmission lines. Option D, more than long transmission lines. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C, more than medium transmission lines. 12th bit, voltage regulation of a transmission line should be dash. Option A, minimum. Option B, maximum. Option C, greater than 50%. Option D, less than 50%. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, minimum. 13th bit, what is the main disadvantages of phase advancer? Option A, cannot be used for motors below 200 HP. Option B, produces noise. Option C, cannot be used where synchronous motor is unadmissible. Option D, none of this. Answer వచ్చేసి Option A, cannot be used for motors below 200 HP. 14th bit, what is the advantage of the static capacitors? Option A, low losses. Option B, easy installation. Option C, lower maintenance. Option D, all of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chese option D, all of the above. 15th bit, power factor can be improved by connecting which among this? Option A, static capacitors. Option B, resistors. Option C, synchronous condensers. Option D, both A and C. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chese option D, both A and C. 16th bit, which of the following is an active device? Option A, transformer. Option B, silicon control rectifier. Option C, electric bulb. Option D, loudspeaker. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chese option B, silicon control rectifier. 17th bit, spot the odd one out. Option A, aluminium. Option B, silver. Option C, porcelain. Option D, copper. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chese option C, porcelain. 18th bit, which of the following is an passive component? Option A, semiconductor device. Option C, vacuum tube device. Option C, capacitors. Option D, all of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chese option C, capacitors. 19th bit, a doped semiconductor is called. Option A, impure semiconductor. Option B, dipole semiconductor. Option C, bipolar semiconductor. Option D, extrinsic semiconductor. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chese option D, extrinsic semiconductor. 20th bit, the quality of power supply is judged by option A, its size. Option B, voltage. Option C, regulation. Option D, all of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chese option C, regulation. 21st bit, the conduction in a SCR is controlled by option A, gate. Option B, anode. Option B, cathode. Option D, none of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chese option A, gate. 22nd bit, LEDs do not require option A, heating. Option B, warm up time. Option C, both A and B. Option D, none of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chese option C, both A and B. 23rd bit, which of the following material is used for which of the following material is used for infrared LEDs? Option A, gallium arsenide. Option B, calcium phosphide. Option C, silicon. Option D, none of the above. Answer yes cheyandi. Answer chese option A, gallium arsenide. 24th bit, the advantage of transistor over vacuum tube is option A, no heat is required. Option B, small in size and light in weight. Option C, very low power consumption. Option D, all of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chese option D, all of the above. 25th bit, a PNP transistor is made of option A, silicon. Option B, germanium. Option C, either A or B. Option D, none of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chese option C, either A or B. 26th bit, the heat sink dispose of head mainly by option A, radiation. Option B, natural conversion. Option C, forced conversion. Option D, condension. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, natural conversion. 17th bit. Which circuit has its output signal from the emitter? Option A, common base. Option B, common emitter. Option C, emitter follower. Option D, none of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C, emitter follower. 28th bit. In a transistor leakage, current mainly depends on option A, doping of base. Option B, size of emitter. Option C, rating of transistor. Option D, temperature. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option D, temperature. 29th bit. Which of the following amplifier circuits using junction transistors has the best gain? Option A, common emitter. Option B, common base. Option C, common collector. Option D, none of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, common emitter. 30th bit. In a transistor, which of the following reason is very lightly doped and is very thin? Option A, emitter. Option B, base. Option C, collector. Option D, none of the above. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, base. 31st bit. During the execution of the instructions, a copy of the instruction is placed in the dash. Option A, register. Option B, RAM. Option C, system heap. Option D, cache. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option D, cache. 32nd bit. An optimizing compiler does dash. Option A, better compilation of the given piece of code. Option B, takes advantage of the type of processors and reduce its process time. Option C, does better memory management. Option D, none of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, takes advantage of the type of processor and reduce its process time. 33rd bit. The ultimate goal of a compiler is to dash. Option A, reduce the clock cycle for a programming task. Option B, reduce the size of the object code. Option C, be versatile. Option B, be able to detect even the smallest of errors. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, reduce the clock cycle for a programming task. 34th bit. When performing a looping operation, the instructions get stored in the dash. Option A, register. Option B, cache. Option C, system heap. Option D, system stack. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, cache. 35th bit. In the case of zero addresses instruction method, the operands are stored in dash. Option A, register. Option B, accumulators. Option C, push down stack. Option D, cache. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C, push down stack. 36th bit. The addressing mode which makes use of indirection pointer is dash. Option A, indirect addressing mode. Option B, index addressing mode. Option C, relative addressing mode. Option D, offset addressing mode. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, indirect addressing mode. 37th bit. The addressing mode where you directly specify the operand value is dash. Option A, immediate. Option B, direct. Option C, definite. Option D, relative. Answer guess cheyandi. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ ఏ ఇమీడియట్. 38th bit. The register used to store the flags is called as dash. Option A flag register, option B status register, option C test register, option D log register. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ బి స్టాటస్ రిజిస్టర్. 39th bit. In a normal n bit adder, to find out if an overflow has occurred, we make use of dash. Option A AND gate, option B NAND gate, option C OR gate, option D XOR gate. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ డి XOR gate. 40th bit. The smallest entity of memory is called dash. Option A cell, option B block, option C instance, option D unit. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ ఏ సెల్. ఫస్ట్ బిట్. With multi-programming, dash is used productively. Option A time, option B space, option C money, option D all of the mentioned. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ ఏ టైం. సెకండ్ బిట్. వాట్ ఆర్ ద 2 steps of a process execution? Option A IO and OS burst, option B CPU and IO burst, option C memory and IO burst, option D OS and memory burst. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ బి CPU and IO burst. Third bit. Scheduling is done so as to dash. Option A increase CPU utilization, option B decrease CPU utilization, option C keep the CPU more idle, option D none of the mentioned. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ ఏ increase CPU utilization. Fourth bit. What is waiting time? Option A the total time in the blocked and waiting queues, option B the total time spent in already queue, option C the total time spent in the running queue, option D the total time from the completion till the submission of a process. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ బి ద టోటల్ టైమ్ స్పెంట్ ఇన్ ద రెడీ క్యూ. ఫిఫ్త్ బిట్. కాంప్లెక్స్ షెడ్యూలింగ్ algorithms. Option A very appropriate for a very large computers, option B use minimal resources, option C use many resources, option D all of the mentioned. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ ఏ వెరీ అప్రోప్రియేట్ ఫర్ వెరీ లార్జ్ కంప్యూటర్స్. సిక్స్త్ బిట్. వాట్ ఈస్ FIFO algorithm? Option A first executes the job that came in last in the queue, option B first executes the job that came in first in the queue, option C first executes the job that needs minimal processor, option D first executes the job that has maximum processor needs. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ బి ఫస్ట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్స్ ద జాబ్ దట్ కేమ్ ఇన్ ఫస్ట్ ఇన్ ద క్యూ. సెవెంత్ బిట్. కాన్కరెంట్ యాక్సెస్ టు షేర్డ్ డేటా మే బి రిజల్ట్ ఇన్ డాష్. ఆప్షన్ ఏ డేటా consistency, option B data insecurity, option C data inconsistency, option D none of the mentioned. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ సి data inconsistency. 8th bit. Which of the following conditions must be satisfied to solve the critical section problem? Option A mutual execution, option B progress, option C bounded waiting, ఆప్షన్ డి ఆల్ ఆఫ్ ద మెన్షన్డ్. ఆన్సర్ గెస్ చేయండి. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఆప్షన్ డి ఆల్ ఆఫ్ ద మెన్షన్డ్. 9th bit. An uni-interpretable unit is known as dash. Option A single, option B atomic, option C static, option D all of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B atomic. 10th one. In the bounded buffer problem, option A there is only one buffer, option B there are n buffers, option C there are infinite buffers, option D the buffer size is bounded. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B there are n buffers. 11th bit. A monitor is a type of dash. Option A semaphore, option B low level synchronization construct, option C high level synchronization construct, option D none of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C high level synchronization construct. 12th bit. What are the operations that can be invoked on a condition variable? Option A wait and signal, option B hold and wait, option C signal and hold, option D continue and signal. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A wait and signal. 13th bit. A collection of instructions that perform a single logical function is called dash. Option A transaction, option B operation, option C function, option D all of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A transaction. 14th bit. A system is in the safe state if dash. A system is in the safe state if dash. Option A the system can allocate resources to each process in some order and still avoid a deadlock. Option B there exists a safe sequence. Option C all of the mentioned, option D none of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A the system can allocate resources to each process in some order and still avoid a deadlock. 15th bit. Which one of the following is the deadlock avoidance algorithm? Option A Banker's algorithm, option B round robin algorithm, option C elevator algorithm, option D Kern's algorithm. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A Banker's algorithm. 16th bit. To avoid deadlock, option A there must be a fixed number of resources to allocate, option B resource allocation must be done only once, option C all deadlocked processes must be aborted, option D inversion technique can be used. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A there must be a fixed number of resources to allocate. 17th one. The request and release of resources are dash. Option A command line statements, option B interrupts, option C system calls, option D special programs. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C system calls. 18th bit. What are multi-threaded programs? Option A less prone to deadlocks, option B more prone to deadlock, option C not at all prone to deadlocks, option D none of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B more prone to deadlocks. 19th bit. A system is in a safe state only if there exists a dash. Option A, safe allocation. Option B, safe resource. Option C, safe sequencing. Option D, all of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C, safe sequencing. 20th bit. All unsafe states are dash. Option A, deadlocks. Option B, not deadlocks. Option C, fatal. Option D, none of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, not deadlocks. 21st bit. The banker's algorithm is dash, then the resources allocation graph algorithm. Option A, less efficient. Option B, more efficient. Option C, equal. Option D, none of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, less efficient. 22nd bit. The data structures available in the banker's algorithm are dash. Option A, available. Option B, need. Option C, allocation. Option D, all of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option D, all of the mentioned. 23rd bit. The content of the matrix need is dash. Option A, allocation available. Option B, max available. Option C, max allocation. Option D, allocation max. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C, max allocation. 24th bit. If the wait for graph contains a cycle dash. Option A, then a deadlock does not exist. Option B, then a deadlock exists. Option C, then the system is in a safe state. Option D, either deadlock exists or system is in a safe state. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, then a deadlock exists. 25th bit. If the resources are always primitive from the same process, dash can occur. Option A, deadlock. Option B, system crash. Option C, aging. Option D, starvation. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option D, starvation. 26th bit. A memory buffer used to accommodate a speed differential is called dash. Option A, stack pointer. Option B, cache. Option C, accumulator. Option D, disk buffer. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, cache. 27th bit. Which one of the following is the address generated by CPU? Option A, physical address. Option B, absolute address. Option C, logical address. Option D, none of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C, logical address. 28th bit. Runtime mapping from virtual to physical address is done by dash. Option A, memory management unit. Option B, CPU. Option C, PCI. Option D, none of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, memory management system. 29th bit. The addresses of a page table in memory is pointed by dash. Option A, stack pointer. Option B, page table base register. Option C, page register. Option D, program counter. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, page table base register. 30th bit. Program always deals with dash. Option A, logical addresses. Option B, absolute address. Option C, physical address. Option D, relative address. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, logical addresses. 31st bit. RTP stands for dash. Option A, real-time protocol. Option B, real-time transmission control protocol. Option C, real-time transmission protocol. Option D, real-time transport protocol. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer chesi option D, real-time transport protocol. 32nd bit. A DAS is a collection of electronics that can operate a port, a bus, or a device. Option A, controller. Option B, driver. Option C, host. Option D, bus. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, controller. 33rd bit. The DAS register is read by the host to get input. Option A, flow in. Option B, flow out. Option C, data in. Option D, data out. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C, data in. 34th bit. The DAS register is written by the host to send output. Option A, status. Option B, control. Option C, data in. Option D, data out. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option D, data out. 35th bit. In real-time operating system, option A, all processes have the same priority. Option B, a task must be serviced by its deadline period. Option C, process scheduling can be done only once. Option D, kernel is not required. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, a task must be serviced by its deadline period. 36th bit. VxWorks is centered around dash. Option A, Wind microkernel. Option B, Linux kernel. Option C, Unix kernel. Option D, none of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, Wind microkernel. 67th bit. Real-time system must have dash. Option A, primitive kernels. Option B, non-primitive kernels. Option C, primitive kernels or non-primitive kernels. Option D, neither primitive nor non-primitive kernels. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, primitive kernels. 38th bit. Real-time system need to dash the interrupt latency. Option A, minimize. Option B, maximize. Option C, not both about. Option D, none of the mentioned. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option A, minimize. 39th bit. If the period of a process is P, then what is the rate of the task? Option A, P square. Option B, 2 into P. Option C, 1 by P. Option D, P. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option C, 1 by P. 40th bit. To schedule the processes, they are considered dash. Option A, infinitely long. Option B, periodic. Option C, heavyweight. Option D, lightweight. Answer guess cheyandi. Answer వచ్చేసి option B, periodic. ఫ్రెండ్స్, నా వీడియో కనుక మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి అండ్ అలానే నా ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ వాచింగ్.